More like a typical Clarkson St. Lawrence women game. I see what was kind of different about this game than Thursday.
Yeah, I think probably both coaches and both teams probably weren't satisfied with yesterday's game. A little bit up and down, giving up goals and chances, and so I'm sure both teams were talking about how we need to kind of bear down on the defensive side, and I thought you saw that today.
Yeah. What did you like about Michelle's effort today too, or her game?
Yeah, she's just been solid for us all year, and she did that today. Just making the saves that we need her to, and then coming up with those few big ones. I thought she did a good job, smothering rebounds and some loose pucks that were around her, and just kind of killing plays and not allowing them to extend ozone time. But yeah, she's been a rock all year.
And then also Darcy had another goal for us. I saw that she's actually leading the nation in scoring right now.
Yeah, pretty crazy to think about. But again, like I said before, she's a hard worker. She's taking advantage of the opportunities she's getting, and that kind of hard work and that is definitely paying off for her.
I mean, going into the season, you had the injured players. I know you talked about depth, but how pleasant the surprises have been to see somebody emerge like that. That's become like
Yeah, that's the nice thing too. Like obviously, it's not great having some of the injuries that we have, but like I said, it opens up opportunities for other players, and those players are stepping up and they're taking advantage of those opportunities. And you need that kind of depth if you want to do well, especially in our league. Our league's pretty tough in that, so be able to have the players that can get it done on any given night, it's pretty nice.
The other thing I was asked about is the defense. To get a shutout today with one of your better players isn't even here. I'm frustrated that they were able to pick up with Haley and play as well as they did.
Yeah, again, like that's been something that over my time at Clarkson, we've been pretty fortunate that we're missing players here and there. We've had players leave for national team events before, and we've had other players have to step up, and that's what you're seeing right now.
Let's start with you, Michelle. I was wondering, what do you think of the defensive play in front of you today, especially with Haley out this weekend? Yeah.
Oh, it was great this weekend.
Yeah.
Every shot, if there was a rebound, my defense had it. We're playing the systems to a T, and I just did my job out there. It's pretty easy.
Yeah. And you played in a lot of these games, Gabby. Was this a more typical Clarkson St. Lawrence women's game than the one Thursday night?
Yeah, like a low-scoring game.
Yeah.
We're used to that, like my freshman and sophomore year, and then it felt just good to have like two wins in 2 games, because like I remember sophomore year, like we lost against them in semifinals, so it's just a payback.
How much motivation has that been that into the season 2 years ago? You guys haven't lost to them since then. Yeah.
Sorry, what?
How much motivation was that the way that season ended? Because you haven't lost to St. Lawrence since then.
Yeah, no, well, after like coming back from the Colgate and Cornell game, like we needed to step back, that's for sure. So playing against Lou, like it's a rival, so it was just the motivation was really high.
Yeah. As for you, Darcy, I was talking to you again. What did you kind of see on the goal that you scored? That looked like it was a rebound to her shot, or?
Yeah, Gab made a really good second effort just to get that tip and right to me in a shot. So.
Did you have any idea at the time that was going to hold up and be the only goal of the game? Or?
No, honestly, it could have gone either way. It's a hard-fought game. You just got to bury it in, and we did good on the defensive zone, not letting them get one. So yeah.
I was curious too, like, Michelle, what's going through your mind during the 5-minute major?
When we got
during the late penalty power play, right? They had like a late power play in this game. What was kind of going through your mind when you were on defense for you guys?
Oh, I wasn't nervous at all. I knew we were doing well, and we stuck to our systems. We been practicing PK all week, and I knew we had them.
For all, you kind of mentioned it, but for all 3 of you guys, how nice is this after like a tough game last Saturday to kind of get a shutout after 8 goals?
Feels good. Yeah, I needed it.
Yeah.
Feels good.